好，我看，Hi James, morning. How are you?
Morning, everyone.
Hello.
Morning.
Okay, nice. So yeah, we can start.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Okay. So, welcome to session 4 of our sessions. I hope everybody felt really good after the previous workout. Today, we're going to learn a few new exercises again as well. Again, we're going to start with our warm-up. We're going to activate our glutes and our abs. And then we're going to work on some side lunges, more planks, some back workouts, and then sit-ups. Okay, so let's get started with the warm-up. So let's stand up, and then we'll start off with our light jog on the spot. Light jog on the spot. Staying nice and light on the toes. And we're gonna do some high kick, opposite feet to the opposite leg. Feeling that stretch in the back of the legs. Okay, I'm doing some butt kickers. Okay. Now I'm gonna lift the knee up, bring it out. Knee up, bring it out. Perfect. And knee out, bring it in. Good, taking a shoulder width stance. We're gonna do some nice big hip rotations, loosening up the hips. And switch directions. And some shoulder rotations. Switch. And doing some neck rotations as well. Making sure you're feeling that stretch all around the neck. Switch directions. Okay, warming up the wrists. Opening up the chest as well. Getting the elbows back, feeling that stretch in the chest. Okay, and getting the ankles warmed up. Switch directions. And switch legs. Okay, let's move into our activation workouts. Let's do our dead bug. So we're just gonna lay on the ground for this one. Hands in the air, feet in the air, making sure lower back's touching the ground. Let's do 15 reps together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, flipping on over to our hands and knees. And we're gonna do 15 of these as well. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Then we're going to flip on over. We're going to do one more set of each exercise. Ready? Flipping on over to your backs. Hands in the air, feet in the air. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice job. That was awesome, awesome, awesome. And then we're gonna do one more set of these guys. Ready? 15 reps again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Awesome. Take a little break. Let's shake it out. We're going to move on to our actual exercises now. Okay. So the first exercise we're going to do for our actual workout is a side lunge. So the other day we worked on our regular lunge like this. This time we're going to work on the side lunge, which is going to activate our side glutes as well as this lateral line here. This is basically, we never really activate these muscles in our daily lives. So it's really important that we're working these muscles as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pretty wide stance. Okay, I'm going to make sure my toes are slightly turned outwards. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and drop my weight over to one side. Just like that. You're going to come up, reset, and then to the other side. So same thing as your lunges and your squats is that you never really want your knee to go past your toes. You're trying to get the motion kind of more from the hips. So you want to push the hips back and then almost bend forward a little bit. Okay. That looks good. You don't have to go super low. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So you want to make sure your toes are pointing equally, meaning like you don't want one toe facing in and then one toe facing out. you're going to get different activations if you're doing that. So making sure that they're on the same angle. Let's do 12 reps together. Ready? 1. Breathe out as you come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, shake it out a little bit. We're going to do one more set of those.
Rita， 你那个镜头稍微调一下，看不见你的腿。
James，
你那个腿，谢谢谢谢。对，哎 ，good good， 对，见腿就不知道你做的对不对，非常好 ，good。
Yeah.
For this workout, it's at the point. I feel like I usually like stick your butt out like this. It's now like a lower, just like stick your butt and it back straight, and then
So
when you go down.
So you still want to bend your knees. So what you want to do, because a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll bend their knees and they're hyperextend their knee like this. So what I want to make sure of is you're pushing the knee back a little bit. You're still bending from the knees, but you want to push the knees back and then trying to drive this motion from here.
And this back out straight, right? The back is straight, right?
Back is straight. Yeah, back is straight. Just like this.
Okay. Then you feel the stretch in the back of the leg.
Yeah, feeling some stretch in the hamstrings.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Let's do that again. So we'll do again 12 reps together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
咱家有几个网？有几个那种机器
？6, 7.
有一个小的能看到在那个里边，一个小圆的，有一个 extender， 有一个路由器，3个。那个小的在哪？地下那个是在地下室。在哪儿？地下室对着那间屋子里头。但是那个那个圆白白的，一个放在地下室，一个就放在车库。为什么放地下室啊？它是为了地下室有网啊。
Okay, so we're going to go into our next exercise, which is the plank reach. So what we're going to do, last time we held the plank like this. This time we're going to hold the plank up here. But the same concepts apply. You want to make sure your shoulders are above the wrists. Bring the hips kind of low, making sure your body's almost parallel to the ground because you never want your hips like this. Makes it too easy. So like this, and then what we're going to do, you can open up the legs a little bit. Okay, that'll help with your balance. And then we're just going to do a reach. 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 Now, if you feel like the reach is a little bit too difficult right now, you can always just hold this position. But what we're going to do is we're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. Boom, boom, boom. Really importantly, making sure you're not rotating the hips. Right? A lot of people will do this because it makes it easier. I want you to keep the hips as squared as possible.
对，一定要把那个臀部锁住。那个瑞芳那个臀部尽量动得轻点儿。对，近看不见你的那个什么，看不见你的臀部。对，因为特别好了。
这样能看见吗？
对，那个瑞塔现在很好了，我看看近哈，瑞塔现在很好，近看不见，看不太见，反正看不太见。对，其他的都没问题，就是近的。对，一般做的很好 ，Michelle 也非常好。对，对。
我现在能看见吗？
好像还是可能有点近，那镜头离你可能有点近，看不太见。或者你人往后撤一下。哎，对对，很好 ，good good，very good， 对。
这样看得见吗？
哎，非常好，非常好，good。
Take a quick little break. We'll do that again.
对对，休息一会儿啊，都很棒，我看这动作做的都不错。
Okay, why don't we do that again? We'll do it for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go.
Very good. Very good. 对，瑞芳那个臀部尽量锁着，别左右晃啊。你看那个什么哈，哎，对对对，看教练，对，对，这个臀部尽量锁住它，就不要这样晃。对，这样的时候就是基本上是胳膊动，臀部是不动的。Yes, right. 对，这个屁股就别来回晃。
不动了。
You should feel this movement everywhere in the body, mostly in the core, a little bit in the quads and the shoulders, but this one's a full body one.
Nice.
Okay, so we're gonna do, does everybody have like a blank wall they can use, like an empty wall?
Empty wall.
Yeah.
What's with
We're gonna do something called wall angels. Okay, give me a second, let me set this up. Okay, so this one is gonna be for our back workout. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically stand in front of our empty wall. And I want you to take one step away from the wall. And then from this position, try and get your head touching the wall, your shoulders touching the wall. And then in this position, a lot of times you'll have that gap again from your lower back to the wall. I want you to try and fill that gap. So now that everything is touching the wall, you're gonna grab your hands, place it to your side. And then from here, you're gonna try and drive your elbows as deep as you can, and up all the way, down. Now, when you're doing this movement, making sure that while you're coming down, your hands aren't coming forward like this. So your hands should be touching the wall all the time. So try and get your elbows as deep as you can, and then all the way up, all the way down.
尽可能的往下，然后那个手臂一定要贴住那个墙面。
那个腰呢？
Yeah, everything touching the wall, everything touching the wall.
这也是需要靠在那个墙上的。
You stuck your back to the wall.
Yeah. So
Okay.
imagine you're doing a dead bug. So remember when I said trying to put that pressure from the lower back to the ground? Exact same thing here. When I have that gap in my lower back, what I'm going to try and do is try to suck my core in and then place that pressure to the lower back while everything else is sticking to the wall as well.
腿也是合上的是吧？不是不能分开是吧？
Well, my shoulder cannot touch the wall at all.
腿没有那么大的严格，就是稍微分一点也可以。最主要是后背和胳膊。
This much space, my arm.
Sorry?
This much space. Much space that my arms are touch the wall.
Okay, so for the people that can't get their whole arm onto the wall, what I'm going to get you to do instead, same position, right? Except you're going to have your arms in front of you this time, like this. But what I want you to try and do is try to pull your shoulder back so that like as much as your shoulder to place on the wall, and then you're going to go up and down this way instead.
Do it in front, right?
Yeah.
So, sorry, I didn't quite get it. I push it back. I didn't quite get what you do. Is my forearm like an inch away from the wall?
Yeah, so what I'm gonna get you to do instead is instead of having your forearms or your hands touching the wall like this, you're actually going to bring your arms in right in front of you.
Okay.
So I'm here. And then from this position, you're just going to go up and down.
Oh, okay.
And just like that.
但是您的那个就是那个肩一定要靠在墙上，不能乱动。
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll really feel the activation around the mid back here. And this is a very good postural exercise for anyone, again, with the neck pain or the trap pain, because you're in this position for too long. This exercise is going to fix you from having bad posture. So doing this exercise is really going to be key for a lot of you. We're going to try and do 10 reps in total. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 2 more. 1, 2. Okay. So you really should be in this position.
这个看着简单，做起来好难受。
Let's take a little break. We'll do that again.
对，但这个对于我们修复特别好，这个动作。你别看着简单这些动作，你要做到位了的话，还真的是比较累的。
To touch the wall like this arm and this all touch the wall, you mean?
So when we're doing the regular one, right? Everything here touches the wall like that. But when you're doing the easier version, you want to just make sure that the back of your shoulders is touching the wall.
Well,
就是做第一个的时候，就是他正常教的那个动作是胳膊还有那个背部是要靠在那个墙，然后他做的那个第二个那个版本就是那个简单的那个，只用后面的那个背部靠在墙上就可以。
Oh. Well, how could you touch the wall with the forearm? That's impossible. Like there's much space for me.
It just takes practice.
That if I touch this, this side is 90 degrees, you know. So what's my problem?
So it's just over the years that you've developed that habit and that all those muscles are strengthening with your posture like this. And so the only way to fix it is just to try your best and do this exercise often, and then just keep trying until it works out, because it's just built up over the years, right? You also want to just do a lot of
慢慢来，
stretching.
现在有可能你没办法就是做到那个动作，因为有可能长时间的就是养成了弓背的这个习惯。
Okay, I'm gonna work on it. Hopefully I can do that.
You'll be able to do it. You'll be able to do it. So let's do it one more time with each other. Let's do 12 reps. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 1 more, 12. Shake it out, shake it out. Okay, we can move away from the wall now. We're gonna work on our next exercise. Good job, guys. That looked really good. Okay, so we're gonna work on sit-ups now. We're gonna really focus on the abs on this one.
Oh, I never can do the sit-ups, but
Oh no. Okay, so for the sit-ups, we're gonna lay down in this position. Now again, placing your heels where your hands can reach them. Right, and then what we're gonna do, give me a second here. What we're gonna do is either you can have your hands in front of your chest, beside your head, just on the ground or on your thighs. So what you want to do is, without trying to lift your leg up, you're just going to come up all the way, back down, up all the way, back down. And if you can't access that range of motion, you can always just come up to here, making sure you're lifting your upper back up a little bit, right? The key is you just want to make sure your heels or your feet's not coming off the floor. If it is coming off the floor, what I suggest doing is finding a ledge to slide your leg under, right? And then so that it doesn't allow your feet to come up.
就一定要注意做的时候，那个脚尖就是脚不要起来。如果就是它一直起来的话，你可以找个东西把它压住。
快点过来压着妈的腿来，过来，快逃！是不是？
Let's do 15 together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. You should really feel your abs burning.
哎呀，谢谢。
Things I cannot sit up, but I just only can get up at maybe 30 degrees.
And that's okay. You just do as much as you can. Do you feel like your feet's coming off the floor?
No.
Okay, that's good then. But yeah, it's all about like if you regress the movement, you're just doing less range of motion, and that's all. But if you keep working at it, doing this about 2 to 3 times a week, and then doing about 2 to 3 sets, and then 15 reps each. By the end of maybe two or 3 weeks, you're gonna feel like you're gonna access that range of all the range of motion. So you'll be able to do a full sit up.
That'll be my dream.
Don't worry, you can do it. You can do it.
Even can sit up one.
Okay, let's do that one more time.
晨晨，
Laying on the floor, heels where I can touch them, 15 reps. Ready, 1, boom, 2, boom, 3, breathe out when I'm coming up, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, shake it out. Good job, good job, good job.
你们好厉害，都能做起来。
哎呦，我儿子比我压的小，我可起不来。
都能做起来，好棒。
Okay. Let's move on to our first exercise again, our side lunges. Let's try to do 20 reps in total. So taking a wide stance and then toes going slightly outwards. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. and into our plank reaches. We're gonna do this for 30 seconds. And ready, 3, 2, 1, start. Good. On, you're almost there. Five seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Going to our wall here, and then we're gonna do some wall angels. Let's do 15 of these. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, shake it out.
行，那乙方的老腰老肩的就给你调好了，等着。
是，越酸我觉得越说明问题很严重。
我看模式要也是，也需要。
你们酸是感觉哪里酸？肩膀这儿吗？
肩膀就大胳膊酸胀。
哦，大胳膊没感觉，好像感觉不多，就是肩膀这儿。
对，肩膀应该是很明显。
肩膀在这个手指头都是酸胀。
对对对，这个动作你们白天每天都可以做一做，很方便，很好的。哎 ，good, really good.
哎呀
Okay, back into our favorite exercise.
坐回去，坐身坐。
Ready, we'll do 12 and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. Good. 1 more. Nice. Okay. Shake it out. Grab some water. We're going to do all those exercises one more time, and then we'll go into some stretching. Guys.
刚才的动作都做得很好，哎，就注意保护好脖子啊，起的时候尽量用腹部的力量。你下次脖子尽量不要低，因为一开始就会容易使劲用脖子的力量，第二天你就会觉得脖子的这儿疼，就是酸疼。
哎呀，我用脖子，我这个脖子就这个地方酸的不得了，因为我肚子起不来。
我看到了，慢慢来，因为你起不来，我看你起的那个高度也 OK 的，就慢慢来。因为那个腹部的力量不够，很容易就是用脖子那儿，但是不要强行让自己非要那个什么，就是非要起那么高，那样会把你的脖子给累到，其实效果也
很累。我觉得我这个肚子可能是这个肌肉，因为我3个孩子都是开刀的嘛，都是这么开的。
你是
然后就这个前边一点那个廓都没有。
对，慢慢练吧，因为我也是全是开的吧。
是吗？
我抛了3次。
那我是抛的。
我是横着啊，但是腹肌是可以训练出来的，等着慢慢来，回头再专门教你们一些，好好先锻炼体能，跟着教练好好锻炼体能。Okay, James. Yeah, we can start. Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's do our side lunges again. Taking a wide stance, toes pointed outwards. 20 reps and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 10 more. 1, 2, 3,
对，一方那个
4,
身子可以微往下一点儿。 哎，对，
6,
因为它主要是在起肩。对，哎，对对对，非常好，对。Yes, nice， 对，因为它主要是练这儿。身子如果太直了的话，这个腿这儿就会那个。对，就是身子不要去晃，身子是锁住的，但是呢，它是随着这个腿自然的这种状态。对 ，nice。
We're gonna move on into our plank reaches, getting into your plank position. Let's do 30 seconds. 30, 3, 2, 1, and start. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then moving into our wall angels again. Ready? We're gonna do 12 reps. And 1, sorry it froze, so take a break when you need to. Let's just do 5 more together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, awesome.
这个实在是太难听了，做的时候。
Okay, moving into our last exercise. Our last set of sit-ups. 12 reps. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Halfway there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
起不来了已经。
One more. There you go. Okay. Yeah, shake it out, grab some water. We're gonna go into some stretching. Okay, let's just start off with our ab stretch then, into our cobra pose. Getting our pelvis to the floor and pushing ourselves up. And stretching out the abs, breathing into our stomach. And Making sure you're breathing in as much as you can. Okay, and then we're going to sink the hips back into our child's pose. Okay, you're going to walk your hands over to 2 o'clock and sink down again. Walking your hands over to 10 o'clock. Okay, and then we're going to stretch out our quads, laying on the side, grabbing your heel, pulling it towards your butt, and then moving your knee back. Okay, and switching sides. Stretching out our hamstrings as well. Pulling your knee towards your chest and trying to extend your leg. Switching sides. Stretching out the glutes as well. Again, crossing the legs and then pulling your knee towards your chest.
No, stop.
Okay, switch sides. And we used our shoulders a little bit today, so let's stretch out the shoulders as well. And bring your arm across your chest. Using the other arm, you're just gonna bring the pressure in, making sure you're pulling the shoulder back to get more stretch, okay? So getting that motion in like that. And switching sides. Okay, let's stretch out the triceps as well. So you're gonna bring your hand behind your head. Using your other hand, you're gonna basically press the elbow down. And you can always turn your hand in here just to get more stretch. And switch sides. Okay, so there's one more stretch we still have to do. Getting into our lunge position and then driving his front knee forward. I want to stretch up the hip flexors because we used quite a bit of those in our side lunges. Okay, and switching sides. Okay, and then why don't we spend 2 minutes just doing our breathing exercise again, just calming down our system, making our stress hormones come down again, and then just focusing on breathing into the belly. And so when you guys are doing the exercises, just making sure you're always breathing into the belly instead of your chest. Okay. So I'm gonna close our eyes, breathing in through the nose, big deep breath, expanding the belly, and then out through the mouth as long as I can. And with every breath I do, I'm gonna make sure my neck starts to relax, your trap starts to relax, shoulders, fingers, legs starts to relax. Just gonna do one more minute. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So another way you can train your breathing, I was actually telling the other class about this as well, is that if you don't really feel like the breath is going into your tummy, what you can do is laying on your back. You can grab a weight, right? Any kind of weight is okay. What I'm grabbing is just a 5-pound plate. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna place it on my belly, okay? And then I just wanna make sure that when I'm breathing, that the weight is lifting up. When I breathe out, the weight sinks down. Right, so if you don't really feel like you're breath is going into your belly, this is something you can do, just placing a weight on the belly. Even if you do feel the breath is going into your belly, this is also just a good way to practice and reinforce the movement. Okay. And another way, even if you don't have a weight either, what I can recommend doing is placing one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly, and then putting some extra force just on the belly, right? So making sure that expanding the belly and just putting that extra force in there. A very good way to practice your breathing. You can always give it a try. And then always try and emphasize that breathing out, right? Because when you breathe out a lot, you're just gonna try and feel your stomach sink in.
Now I get it, but why at the beginning I was the other way around? When I breathe in with the nose, I suck in my stomach.
Because that's how we're used to breathing, right? We're used to breathing into the chest. So the moment we expand our chest, this is gonna go in, right?
Yeah, that's what I did.
So we want to do the exact opposite, right? Expanding the tummy. Yeah.
Okay. In, when you breathe in, the stomach is out.
That's right. That creates that stability around our core area. So whatever workout we're doing, we're gonna feel like we have more strength just because we're breathing into our tummy. And then that's also gonna send a lot more oxygen into our muscles as well. Does anyone have any questions about today's workout?
我想问一下，我好像也是相同的问题，就是吸气的时候是感觉那个胃这儿就是很紧，肚子那儿没反应。
So she's asking that when he's breathing, he feel like stomachache is like it's breathing, not the tummy.
Stomach is breathing, not the tummy. So as long as you're feeling that expansion in this area, I don't think it would matter whether it's the stomach or the tummy. As long as you're getting that expansion here, you're doing it right. But a lot of times, because it's either our tummy's not strong enough or our tummy's not loose enough, right? So what you want to do is just a lot more core exercises. So a lot of sit-ups, a lot of planks, like the exercises we've done before and the exercise we did today, as well as really stretching it, right? So you want to lengthen the muscles here so that there's more room for expansion. So making sure you're doing the cobra stretch as much as you can. And then a lot of rotational stretches is going to help as well. But that should really help you improve that the belly breathing technique. So I don't know if that answered the question. So does anybody have any questions regarding nutrition at all? Have you guys been making any changes? Yes. Oh, let's unmute you. Sorry, you're muted.
Can I speak Mandarin?
Yes, yeah, I think they'll translate for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
我想说一下，就是做每个动作的时候，能不能就是中文翻译提醒一下是哪个地方的肌肉有感觉，这样就能保证自己做的动作比较到位。
没问题，这个就是，但是他如果要是每一个动作的话，我们就会在第一轮吧，因为为什么这个翻译时间要短一点？因为如果要是翻译的会打断那个教练的，就是他的这个训练，因为我们在训练过程之中，我们的身体是需要保持一个温度的。如果要是说中间我们打断的话，它会冷却。
明白，
就是对。
我想就是每个动作我看他一开始就先教一个动作，然后再训练嘛。教那个动作的时候，就简单说一句，你哪个地方的肌肉有感觉，然后你就知道怎么用劲儿了。我觉得。你看看吧。
Alex， 你晚一点吧，跟教练沟通一下，就是怎么样去打一个配合，就是在教练在示范的时候是什么时候切入去翻译一下会比较好，因为这个瑞芳说这个是非常重要的。 就是哪一个位置有感觉，这个非常重要。
哎，或者让教练就是指一下，他不用就是说，他稍微用手指一下，就比如说腿，他手这样子，腿这儿就碰一下，那我们就知道了。
啊，
就是
对，也可以说就是你腿的外侧呀，胳膊的外侧呀，哪有感觉？
对
我们明白了。
OK， sure， 行，那个下课以后我们会那个 Alex 把这个发给那个教练，让他每一次可以，就是这个是个好主意，就是我们尽量少打断他，但是让他去直指哪一个部位 ，so this part or this part，right? You will feel a little sour。
对对对，他这样讲我们都听得懂。对。
对，hi James, yeah, they just ask when you just teach them the new activities, so you just touch the part, let them know which part they will feel like sore or like they have kind of feeling.
Yeah, definitely. Just knowing where they're supposed to feel the activation in the muscles.
Sounds good. Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
sounds good. Thank you, guys.
他直指部位，这是一个好主意。对，
Okay. Yeah, and then no questions about the nutrition aspect of it at all.
Nutrition
营养方面有没有那个有没有问题了？
我这个上个星期练了1个星期，胃口倒起来了，长了1斤肉。以前胃口吃不下饭去，我上个星期胃口可好了。
哦，真的，没事，不用担心。但是最好是你训练的时候吧，胃口好了呢，就是要那晚一点我在群里给你们发，就需要注意吃的东西。
对，什么可以，什么不要吃，什么可以就是适当的吃，就是有所禁忌吧。我现在晚上都不怎么敢吃，然后还基本能保持，反正1个星期长了0.5公斤。
那没有什么大问题，就是晚上肯定我们这个年龄肯定要控制一下，然后那个再就是吃的时候你一定要注意它的那个含量，脂肪含量要特别小心，还有糖的含量，就是你要要注意一下这个，就是蛋白质多吃点，就是你一定要注意，就是碳水化合物、脂肪这个量要控制一下，蛋白质的量要增加一些。你就不会长那个，就是说就不会长。但是你在训练的时候稍微长一点也是正常的，因为在你的肌肉增加这情况下，体重会稍微重一点。
反正我都觉得尺寸吧，倒没怎么，好像紧了一些倒是，但是这老想吃东西，这前段时间没有胃口。
哎，我觉得还是有效果的。我拍了照片，我仔细的看了一下，本来那个腰这儿中段的地方都是游泳圈，我感觉下来一点了。
你们已经很棒了。
那么好了。
那你们很棒了。
肚子那紧了一下，教练没事让人先走吧。
对，教练先走吧。
Okay, James, yeah, they are done. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, guys.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. See you later.
Bye. See you.